Hello, my marvellous sausages, and we've got new story missions this week, and more importantly, because you get some pretty cool stuff with it, we've got to find sample NES004. So let me show you exactly how you get this sample done, because again, it's a little bit of a mystery, like the one before it was. So first things first, go and see Ikora in the tower. You'll get a nice little cutscene, and then you'll pick up the Rising Chorus Act 2. So this is going to be our ongoing mission now for Act 2. Once you pick that up, you've got to complete the Delve Battleground. If you're wondering where it is, it's not actually through the helm this first time. You've got to go to the Nessus map, and you'll see the icon there on the map. Just activate that, pile on in, and complete the battleground itself. Then the next step turns up. We've got to go and get 7 of the code mutations. Now, you can grab these from using your radiolite sampler, you know, the one where you grab the samples from the ground. So we piled in and did another battlegrounds again, but of course you could also do a breach executable, which does have lots of samples in it there as well. Now, once you grab the samples, that's when you get these Vex doodahs to drop. And once you pick up 7 of those, that's that step completed. Next, let's go and visit old Failsafe back in the helm. I quite like this bit, actually, because you actually see the decorations improve in the helm. So once you get there, I found it a bit difficult to find the actual button to engage this bit, but it's called Upgrade the System. Once you do that, look, then you see all the lovely plants will appear around you. I quite like this. I like the idea of adding to our botany skills. It's kind of like a flora version of our aquarium, isn't it? Yes. But not only do we get the tuned radio sampler there as well, the radiolite sampler where we collect our samples, but this is where you actually get the specimen ID NES004 once you've completed that step. So the first part in doing this is opening chests in the activities. Now, I ran a battleground activity and it gave me 22% completion when I opened a chest at the end. And then I ran a breach executable and then it leapt from 22% to 67%. So what's that? 45% for doing one of the breach executables. Now, I don't know if you've had different statage there when you've been doing it, but I found that the breach executables were the fastest way to complete this step instead of doing the battlegrounds. But of course, if you want to take it leisurely, do 5 battlegrounds and then you'll get the stuff completed. You might find that it got quicker for you depending on how well you did. It's difficult to tell sometimes with this, but basically I did 2 breach executables and 1 battleground, and that got me that part done. So for this next step, we need to focus Echo Gear. Now, the best way to do this, you're going to come to Failsafe, of course. Be careful what you're focusing, because I've got 13 engrams there, okay? We need to focus, not 5 engrams, but get 5 things. You just need to focus 5 times, really. Well, first of all, just grabbing an engram from here doesn't count at all. I tried that, so that doesn't count. So don't do that thinking you're going to get it progressing that way. But if you come in here to the preview, I've had my red bar this week, but you can see the actual seasonal weapons. They're 4 Echo engrams each. The armor, they're 2 Echo engrams each. We're getting a specific piece. And a specific reprised weapon, they're 4 as well. But the cheapest way to do this, if you just want to complete the quest step, is to either just grab a random weapon here by using the Echo engrams. That only costs 1 there, or 1 for the armor. It costs 2 engrams, look, for the middle row there. So if you just want to get it done cheaply, and in fact I wouldn't mind a couple of these weapons here, so I'm just going to get, I think I need to do, that's 3, 4, 5, and there we are, there's the step done. So that's the cheapest way to do it. Now for the next step, we need to get extracted data and defeat powerful combatants. And we can do this by either doing the breach executable activity and fight your way through Echo's battlegrounds. So one of the 2 to get these completed. We get some high stat Echo armor for doing this as well. But when you come and look at the map, look, it's kind of telling us to go to the battleground echoes to do it. So let's go in and see how long it takes us to get this step done. Now this step was quite odd, actually. I was thinking I'm going to have to do the powerful combatants in here, so that's any yellow bars. So by the time I'd killed a couple of champions and a couple of yellow bar Darth chickens here, I did it. You can see it just completing there, look, 100%. That was quite easy, but it was getting 0% on the extracted data. Now I thought that might have having to do with killing things and getting the data to drop from the sky. But once I finished that battleground all the way through, it just auto-completed that part of the quest for me once all the dialogue came up, look, I completed it, which is very strange. Now, I don't know whether it's taking into account past times that I put in the extracted data. You know when you grab the cubes and you shove them in the thing? That's what I thought you had to do. But anyway, I just completed one battleground, and that did it. So this is what you get for completing it. Research Instrument Fabricated Armor Reputation Booster. Reputation earned through the Seasonal Armor perk is increased by 100%. And we've got the Mirror Encrypted Hydra Tail. Lovely, let's pick that up then. There we go, we've got Armor Reputation Booster. This Armor Reputation Booster, reputation earned through the Seasonal Armor perk is increased by 100%. The seasonal class items will now contribute towards all 3 tiers of this perk. Inserted comment, hey Captain, I made you some pretty neat armor. It would be great to see it smashing through some Vex. So, let's go and have a little look at what that actually means then, if we go and focus an untethered bond here. So what that boils down to is 30% extra failsafe vendor reputation when you do stuff. That's very good. Yes, I like that. And then the final thing that remains to do is go and stick it in the cupboard. Looks like we got... No, that's just telling us to go here. Look, is it? No? No, it means here. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look at it then. That should just disappear then. There we go. There's the mirrored Hydra tail. Lovely, lovely. Quest completed. NES004. Bloody lovely. Well, I hope you found the video useful on finding the sample this week, because they can be a little bit tricky in actually uncovering where to go and what to do with them. Let me know in the comments what you think so far of Act 2. It is shaping up to be rather interesting. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.